Hey, what's up, you guys? It's WD3, and this is your Hill Report Daily Marketing Tip. Well, today is a great Monday. Uh, Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs and Coach Andy Reid and quarterback Patrick Mahomes and the rest of the team. You guys did it. You guys provided really good entertainment for the nation and the world, and now you wake up back to back champions. So shout out to you guys. Big congratulations to Coach Shanahan, Brock Purdy, and the San Francisco 49ers. You guys are NFC champions. You definitely had a great season, and I know there are many people in San Francisco that are proud of you. Also, big special honors and shout out to those who are in the Hill Report. You are equally as important to this community in the Antelope Valley for providing so many great services to our customers and citizens. Well, now that we got that out of the way, which needed to be said, um, I wanted to talk to you guys about your character and how you just keep going. Remember back in the day, they used to have uh, an advertisement where Energizer Company would, they had their batteries and they were promoting their batteries. They had this bunny and he was the Energizer Bunny. And every time there'd be some mundane scene going on, and right out of the blue, this thing would come beating the drums and they would say, he just keeps going. The Energizer Bunny just keeps going. Well, in many respects, that is you. You know, you started from the beginning. You didn't start from the middle. You didn't start from the Super Bowl. You didn't start from the championship. You started from the beginning. And what happened in that process is you got better. You got better. You taught someone else. Then you mastered it. You got better. You became known for it. And then you were there. But you were getting better and you're learning every day still, even though you're there, even though you arrived, you're getting better and you're starting every day from a humble beginning. You started. You didn't let anyone discourage you. You didn't discourage yourself. You didn't lose belief in yourself. You didn't doubt yourself. And even when you did start to doubt yourself, you snapped out of it really quick and you kept going. You just kept going. You know, we're not even going to talk about the times when other people tried to discourage you because they thought that it was impossible because that vision wasn't theirs. The vision was yours. That's why you kept going. You tried to convince them to live their life, to run their race, to embark on their journey because you didn't want any distractions on your journey. You didn't want anything to stop you from running your race. You just kept going. You didn't allow yourself to get too high whenever you had your mini wins, whenever you won a battle here, whenever you passed a test there. You didn't get so high that you stopped learning. You didn't get so high that you stopped getting better. You kept reading the books. You kept watching the YouTube videos. You kept asking the questions from those who are already running the race. And you just kept going. That is probably the number one characteristic that you can have in achieving anything. You can't win the race if you don't keep running. It's impossible. You're very special because most people quit. That's what makes greatness great is the fact that you have to keep going. You have to endure. You have to finish. And sometimes whenever you become really smart, you realize that the race never stops. You know, one day you're not going to be as energetic as you are now. One day you're not going to be as cognitive as you are now. One day you're not going to have the youth that you have right now. So, what I'm telling you is that while you're young, get it in. While you're still energetic, keep going. While you're still cognitive, keep learning. At this point, there's nothing that can stop you. Look at those guys who just celebrated on that championship field in Las Vegas. Those guys started from Pop Warner. Their parents told them to do their homework, to stay eligible in high school. You have to have a certain grade point to keep playing in high school. You have to have a certain grade point to keep playing in college. But those guys kept studying. They kept going. Maybe what they were studying had nothing to do with football, but they knew that if they were going to accomplish their goals, they had to work the process. They had to pass algebra class in order to win the Super Bowl. They had to pass history class in order to win the Super Bowl. They had to learn that core learning aspect of their major in order to win the Super Bowl, because they can't even stay on the team in order to get drafted if they don't learn. So sometimes what I'm telling you guys, your journey may not be directly related to the finish line, but you got to see the big picture. You got to have the eagle eye view. You got to understand that everything works with everything, because your spirit is what you're feeding. I'll say that again. Your spirit is what you are feeding. You know, you can't be defeated. There's only setbacks, there's only lessons, there's only many wins, no losses. You can't be defeated. Until God calls you home, there is no losing. Every time you have an opportunity to learn a lesson, you should get better. And that should just keep you going. Never stop. Never quit. Never doubt. Stay confident. Stay humble. Humble means you're always willing to learn from the situation. Humble means that you're always willing to pick somebody else. I'll tell you what, if you can teach somebody else, then you've mastered it. And if you taught somebody else, then you just helped the whole world get smarter. You just helped your community get better. You just made an impact. All because you just keep going. There's nothing more precious than seeing someone win a championship, accomplish a goal, do something great. But guess what? There was a few of those players who were in tough contract negotiations, but they knew that somehow they had to compromise because that team needed them to win a championship. There were some guys who jumped ship and bailed off to another team, and guess what? They may have gotten paid, they may have gotten a little moment in the sun, but they didn't win the Super Bowl. You know, I love to see people do great things. I love to see people accomplish milestone moments in their life. But you know, and I know, that none of these things would be accomplished if you didn't keep going. This is WD3, and this is your Hill Report Daily Marketing Tip. And guys, let's go get some sales.